The town of Apple Valley states that we are building an inclusive community, but it doesn't appear handicapped people or Americans with disabilities get the same kind of fair treatment. So here we have another handicapped person in the town of Apple Valley with no sidewalks. And that guy is in the line of fire. Come get your slice of the apple, because it's a better way of life. What I was wondering is if we're building an all-inclusive community, how come this guy's not being included? See how the people are putting on their brake lights? They're putting them on because the poor guy's in the lane of traffic. You saw the guy that I just filmed where the cars were slamming on their brakes to keep from hitting him? Well, this is his perspective. And it gets worse. This is Sitting Bull. And if you look down here where it comes into the curb and gutter, it gets even more narrow. So that guy had to deal with this all the way down the hill. But the town, they brag about how their uniqueness is they have an intricate system of horse trails. And it gets even more narrow right here. So they brag about how they have an intricate system of horse trails. And I want you to see where the horse trail starts, okay? And right about here is where I started filming them. So I assume this is where the horse trail starts. But there's no sidewalk for the handicap. I call this the horse trail with no beginning and the horse trail with no end, because it starts in the middle of nowhere and it goes to what? And this is what the guy had to deal with. But there's no horse trail. There's no sidewalk on this side of the street now. But there's a horse trail. And that's the uniqueness of the town of Apple Valley. That's what's on their web page. Now we have a combination sidewalk and horse trail. But back there, as you saw in the beginning, the poor guy was in the street. And basically, people were slamming on their brakes because they couldn't go past the line into oncoming traffic, so they had to slam on their brakes to keep from running up his butt. And the town claims that they're building an inclusive community. Check this out, because this is look at this. This is for horse people, so they don't have to get down off their horses. The funny thing of it is nobody in their right mind would come down here to ride their horse on pavement with horseshoes on them. But the town of Apple Valley, where do you go? You go across the street? You ever ridden your horse on asphalt and concrete with horseshoes on? It's a scary proposition. Here's a paved trail right here. I guess you could ride your horse on. But I'll tell you, if Bunny Rabbit comes out of them bushes and spooks your horse is going to be scrambling just trying to stay balanced, because those steel shoes are going to start slipping. Right here in the we're so smart town of Apple Valley, because we're the most intelligent anyhow. don't believe what these people say.